What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Yes, today, as you can see, it's a car wash day, kind of, sort of. I made a video a little while ago, I think it was last year actually, where I kind of went over some of the products that I use to wash the H2. Even after that video, a lot of you guys hit me up on Instagram and still ask me, hey, do you wash the H2 yourself? You take it to car wash every now and then? The answer to that question, it's kind of like the same as the last time when I made that video. Sometimes I go to the car wash, sometimes I just do it myself, like today. Nothing crazy or nothing special. I don't take the H2 to like a full-on detail because I realized I was paying upwards of $100 sometimes just because of the kind of car it is. You'll know what it is when you show up to a car wash and they see your car, they kind of go over the price of what, depending on what kind of car it is. So I used to go to car wash to detail, pay sometimes upwards of $100, sometimes a little less than that, and then still come home and find out that there was things I wasn't taking care of. So I decided this year, instead of blowing money on a car wash, to every single time I want to wash the H2, do it myself. All right, so here we go. This is what I'm using right now with my bucket. Just a little bit of these in a bucket of water. I'll show you my little bucket. If the H2 is not too dirty, I get just a little bit of these. I'm running out. A little bit of these, mix it with my bucket and go over the entire truck. This is something that's also really good. I'm going to use it on the H2 for the first time today. I've used it on the Charger before I sold it, and it worked really good. It was recommended by some of you on Instagram. Thank you very much for that. And then I got this simple thing right here, which is kind of new to me. I know some of you, they're detailers or something that might have catched my video, might told me not to use this. I'm not a detailer. I only use this if I need to remove any scratches from the H2 or any of the other cars in the family. And this is what the little compound, whatever you guys want to call it, that I use when I use this guy right here. I know that some of you on Instagram told me that I should be using the ones that got the you can adjust the speed on it. Like I said, I only use this for my own vehicles. Probably at one point I'll go ahead and get one that where you can adjust the speed if I get more into these, but this is pretty much what I use to get the H2 going. And this is a regular bucket. Put some of that yellow stuff on this bucket right here. These towels, this ones you can get them out there. If you're in the States, you can get those towels. They're really good, actually. You can get those towels on your local car wash, and I'll tell you which ones they are. Actually, I just got this, and I used it on my wife's car and on my Charger, and it's really good to remove all the kind of takes the place of a clay bar, and it's really good though. So these are the towels, these right here. If you go to your local I think WHOLESUN or Advanced Auto Parts, they should have this. I'm going to see if all of these stuff is on Amazon, and I'm going to leave links to all the stuff on the description of today's video. And then just pretty much take it from there. I mean, just regular car wash that you do at home. Ain't nothing special. I started recording these. I let all the stuff dry, but I have to go over everything again. These right here, if you have a lot of little like pieces of oil and debris from the road, I was afraid of actually trying to use these on the Charger because it's like a little rubber piece. I don't know if there's any kind of chemicals in there. The box only says to go ahead and lubricate it. Thinking now, just kind of dip it on these though, and I don't know, just go over, and you can feel the difference. Like right here, it's giving me a little bit of trouble, but now, see, like right now, it's just smooth. And I tried it on the Charger. I know it's funny that you said, well, you tried it on the Charger because you was gonna sell it. So if you was scratch the paint you didn't care about, well, guess what? It's really nice, and it takes care of all the debris and everything. And again, you can feel the difference after a couple of passes. It's all nice and smooth. And then after you rinse it, I'm gonna show you when I'm done the entire truck. I've removed a bunch of grease and I don't know, pieces of gum and everything from the charger when I used this the first time though. All right, so these right here, I've already went over with the rag a couple of times, and then I went over with this whatever clay substitute or whatever you want to call it. And the first time I went over, it was kind of like really sticky. You could feel like a rough area. I know obviously the video won't show you, you won't be able to feel anything through the video, but these slides like really easy. Now the first couple of times I went over, it was rough, and now I can actually see and feel a lot smoother than right here. Right here, I still, like my finger still kind of sticks to the paint down here. Now, just so that you know, the first time I used these, I actually kind of read a little bit of what was on the box. Kind of keep it lubricated with the same soap. And this, the ideal would be to use it on the shade. I just want to kind of give you guys an idea, give you an idea of what it looks like. You hear that? You hear that? If I come over here, feels a little bit rougher in here. And again, see, there you go. That's it. Smoother, no sound. But if you come down here, you hear that? The noise kind of goes away. It doesn't feel rough anymore. If you're a detailer, like if you're a detailer and you do these every day, if you know this and I should not be using these at all, let me know. If you're an actual detailer. If you're not, if you're an internet expert, then okay. Unless you have experience with these, that you put a scratch on your vehicle, let me know. Then I'll probably stop using it. I'm new to these, but I'm just showing you that it worked. On my other vehicle, on my Charger, it worked really nice. I went over the entire car when the car dried off, and I didn't see no scratches or anything like that. So again, if you're a detailer, let me know if I should stop using this. So I don't know if you guys go to a detail place, or you watch the H2 yourself. Or one of the things that I noticed is a lot of these places, in some cases, they charge you kind of like quite a bit to wash a truck like this, and they don't even touch the roof. The last time I went to a place like that, I had to call them out because supposedly I paid for like the top whatever option they had on the car wash, and I noticed I didn't even touch these right here. So when I do it myself, I got my little step stool ladder, whatever you want to call it, and I go ahead and slowly go over everything. Hence the reason why, although you see some dirt right there, you can see right here it's kind of cleaned up because I climb up here and do it myself. And yes, I haven't done these lights yet. They just, I don't know, tied up over here. I have to make another video on how to install these lights up. But just write down in the comment section, whenever you guys go to a detail place, do they go over everything, or do you have to call them out and point it out? All right, there you have it. I'm already rinsing everything down. I didn't want to make this video too long, so I'm already rinsing everything down. Today, I'm only using my regular water hose. The pressure on my house is good enough. If you just want to wash your car, the water pressure on my house is good enough to do that. without needing something like this. Now, I do have a gas power washer, but it's not here at home. It's not worth for me to go get it just to wash the cars, but that's a lot more powerful. That will rip off through a lot of stuff. If you want something for the house, this right here will do it. This is electric. It's not a lot of pressure. That's the brand right there. I will place the link to this guy on Amazon on the description of this video. It comes with about, I think, like 3 or 4 tips, the standard tips that you get with every other power washer. Again, this is not the most powerful thing ever. See right there the details. But if you're looking for something for the house that's not gonna rip off anything, this guy here is just fine. That's gonna be it for today's video. Again, I show you all the products that I use. If you have any other questions, feel free to write down on the comments. Anything you guys need to order or whatever that you see on my videos, for the most part, it's always under the description of the video. If you ever watch any of my videos and I mention anything throughout the video, and when you go to the description of the video and you don't see that link, feel free to write it down in the comment section. Sometimes I forget to put the links in there. There you have it. This is the area where I was rubbing it earlier with the little clay substitute. That's going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys have a great whatever is left over the weekend, and I'll see you guys in the next video.